Is that so? So she's a new model that no one has ever touched. That line of thinking sounds dirty, but that's not what I mean.
연구소에 있을 때는 즐거웠어요.
Lucy really enjoyed her time back at the lab.
거기 계시던 모든 분들께서 제게 잘 대해주셨거든요.
The researchers were all so very kind.
여러 가지 화제를 얘기하고 또 여러 가지 것들을 가르쳐 주셨지요.
Lucy talked about a lot of things with everyone and learned a lot too. So, what happened? A lab, did she say? Oh, I'm sure they treated her well.
뭔가 재미있는 대답을 하거나 지시한 행동을 수행할 때면 많은 분들께서 기뻐해 주셨답니다.
Whenever Lucy said something interesting, or whenever Lucy did something as she was told to do, they were very happy.
특히 기대에 착실하게 부응할 때는 루시는 참 똑똑하구나 하고 머리를 쓰다듬으며 칭찬을 해주시곤 했어요.
They would say, Lucy is very smart, and pat Lucy's head.
루시는 그게 너무 좋았어요. 신이 나서 더욱더 많은 것들을 배웠고 더욱 많은 이야기들을 했어요.
Lucy liked that very much. That's why Lucy decided to learn a lot more and do a lot more things.
그럴수록 점점 더 많은 귀여움을 받았답니다.
And they came to love Lucy even more. Nothing to say. They were probably just testing her abilities. In my mind, I found the whole scenario unsettling. To Lucy, however, is a treasured memory of her past. But there is an important question yet to be answered. Oh shit. Then why were you abandoned? I've always been meaning to ask her, but I can't easily bring myself to do so. I ask myself why. Maybe it's because I'm starting to care about this robot's feelings? I shake my head. That's just plain nuts. It's only because she sounds just like a real person. It's a dangerous thought. Let's get it out of my head. I blurt out the question. Shit. Alright, then why were you abandoned? Uh-oh. Lucy goes silent. Nothing is said for a while. The quietness stretches into an awkward silence. I start to regret asking the question.
분명 다들 루시가 싫어진 거라고 생각해요.
Oh, okay, because no one loved Lucy anymore. With those words, Lucy finally breaks the silence.
언제부터인가 다들 루시에게 웃어주지 않게 됐어요.
Somewhere along the line, they stopped smiling at Lucy.
다들 루시를 칭찬해주지 않게 됐어요.
They stopped praising Lucy.
다들 루시의 메인 시스템을 가동시켜주지 않게 됐어요.
Eventually, they forgot about Lucy.
예비 전력을 통해 흘러가는 시간만을 감지할 수 있었어요.
While running on reserve power, Lucy could only keep track of the passing time. Oh.
아무것도 하지 못한 채 그저 시간이 흘러가는 것만 느낄 수 있는 영원처럼 길게 느껴지던 그런 나날이 계속됐어요.
Doing absolutely nothing. It felt like an eternity. Those days went on and on,
그리고 그러던 어느 날
Then one day, Lucy goes silent once more. Then one day she found herself left in the dust is what she probably wanted to say. Maybe they didn't like something about her, or they found a significant flaw within her design. But I don't like the fact that they had just tossed her aside after giving her so much love and attention. Yeah, like, shit. Aren't they being too inconsiderate? A small rage boils inside of me, directed at those cruel researchers with no sense of responsibility. When I regained my senses after a few seconds, I became surprised at how angry I was. Or become surprised. Yep. Now I'm speechless. What was I thinking? They were just throwing away a failed experiment. The object on my back is nothing more than an impressive fake. She's not real. She's not a living creature. It's only natural that useless machinery is thrown away. There's no need for me to be so angry.
주인님, 다시 맥박이 올라가고 있습니다. 무슨 일이신가요?
Master's pulse is rising again. Is something wrong? It's nothing. And stop measuring that all the time.
하지만 자동적으로 체온을 재도록 프로그램되어 있는데요.
But Lucy is programmed to record Master's temperature automatically. Then it's an order. I order you not to measure anything from now on.
명령이신가요? 그렇담 어쩔 수 없네요.
An order? Then Lucy has no choice. There is another silence, but this time, not an unpleasant one.
그래서 주인님에게는 너무나도 감사해하고 있답니다.
But Lucy is very thankful towards Master. I just can't seem to figure out this robot's train of thought. What?
버려지고 얼마나 오랜 시간이 지났는지는 알 수 없어요.
Lucy doesn't know how much time has passed since she was thrown away.
하지만 루시의 체감상으로는 정말 오랜 시간 동안 버려져 있는 것 같았어요.
But judging by Lucy's own temperature, it seems that a long time had passed.
주변은 어두컴컴하고 사람의 인기척이라고는 없었어요.
Lucy was always surrounded by darkness, and she could never sense any human presence.
아주 어두웠어요. 아주 고요했어요. 아주 외로웠어요.
It was very dark. It was very quiet. Lucy was feeling very lonely.
그러던
shit.
도중 주인님의 목소리가 들려오기 시작했어요.
Then suddenly, Lucy heard a gentle voice. I don't remember talking to you like that.
그래도 루시에게는 정말 천사의 속삭임 같았어요.
But to Lucy, it was like a soft, tender whisper from an angel.
아무것도 없는 어둠 속에 처음으로 빛이 떠올랐어요.
At last, in that dark abyss, the light that Lucy had lost so long ago had finally returned.
루시에게 여러 차례 말을 걸어주셨죠?
It was Master who found Lucy You're overreacting. She's definitely going overboard with this. I just happened to notice her while casually passing by. True.
주인님의 눈에 띄기 위해 필사적이었어요. 있는 힘을 다해 몸을 움직였어요.
Lucy tried her hardest to make Master notice Lucy. Lucy pushed and pulled her body with all her might.
그랬더니 글쎄 움직이지 않던 손이 움직이는 거예요.
And then Lucy's once frozen hands had miraculously started moving. They were only a few words which didn't contain any significant meaning. And it was only on a moment's whim that I'd taken her home. But I was surprised those simple actions were such a big help to the robot. Hey, you never know.
루시를 걷어주신 것 정말 감사하고 있어요.
Lucy is very thankful that Master has taken her in. Being able to say the most embarrassing things without hesitation. I guess that's one of the advantages of being a robot. I can feel my face beginning to flush. I quickly duck in order to hide my embarrassment. Shut up. I'm gonna make you pay for what you're worth, so you better be ready for it.
네, 주인님. 각오하고 있답니다.
Yes, Master. Lucy is prepared. What's so funny? Why do you keep laughing like that? It's creeping me out.
모르겠어요. 아까부터 웃음이 계속 흘러나와요.
Lucy doesn't know. She cannot contain her laughter.
고장인가 봐요. 어쩌죠?
Maybe it's a malfunction. What should Lucy do? Ha 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 ha. Lucy quietly rests her cheeks against my shoulder. The sensation of her soft skin causes me to flinch. She feels very much different compared to this morning. It's as if I'm carrying a real person on my back instead of a robot. I start to wonder what could be causing this difference in perception. Was it just a placebo effect? Or had something really changed since the morning? If something really did change, was it me? Or the robot? I continue to ponder over the question on the way home. I never imagined to come up with an answer. Again with the 3 laws of robotics. Jesus. I can't wait. I'm not ready for this. October 13. Me. Again. I unlock the front door and enter the house. Sorry. Unlike usual, I could sense someone's presence inside. Oh shit. I hear a couple of voices coming from the television inside the living room. My father appears to have returned home early. It makes me feel uneasy. I effortlessly remove my shoes, using only my feet. Come to think of it, I was always home alone. It's been this way ever since I'd grown old enough to take care of myself. Before that, we used to have a housekeeper watching over the place. Huh. However, that was only until I began middle school. From then on, I was always by myself. I would eat breakfast alone. I would eat dinner alone. The cycle would repeat endlessly. I don't even remember the last time all of us ate dinner together as a family. There's no such thing as a home-cooked meal in this household. I've eaten so many different kinds of instant foods in my life that I've come to memorize every product of every brand. My father puts his work before family, and my new mother follows my father everywhere to support him while practically ignoring me. That is my family. At this point, it feels out of place to see someone actually at home.